Thank you very much for doing this interview and for doing your project. I think it's a very nice project for people to share their vision, to express their vision, their biggest dreams without any limits. Like, this is my vision is without any limit, like without any I don't limit myself in dreaming. I can work with what what's here right now, and I can do to actually make progress. But to see where I'm going, I I don't accept any limits. So I think it's good that when people will do this, when you will have more interview and more videos, it will be very interesting to see where people are going. Then we can have a more clear vision of where we are going collectively as well. Maybe I just start with hello. My name is Benjamin.
Okay.
I'm a self-existing mirror, a white self-existing mirror, and I am passionate and fascinated by expression. Actually, I find it interesting how expression can make things move, and so there can be a flow of there's movement. I find it fascinating how I can learn so much about myself when I express, and I learn how my inner works through observing my own expression, which includes my thoughts. My thoughts is also like inner expression, and also just general expression in the form of art or creation. People who create something or share themselves or what their vision, who express. You can express through creating something, or you can just talk, you know. And I love how we learn through expression, and so how we make progress through expression. And so my vision and my project is to help make the progress more visible. So for example, when a group of people, when a community wants to create something, they have a shared vision, they have a shared intention to create. There is a process that's needed. There's constant inner expression inside the community, like, okay, this is my view, let's do this, like cooperation, and then the result is like a final expression of the entire community as one. There's one expression of the entire community, which is then the result, the end product that they created. And I'm fascinated and passionate, and I love this, and I see much importance in this initial phase of inner expression within the community, which molds and creates and it changes. Sometimes we start to create, and then suddenly someone in the community says, like, but if you look at from this point of view, it's like it's different, and then other people can learn, and then they change, and then there's a progress in creating something, and then you have the end result when the entire group is happy about what they created. Then they say, like, okay, let's publish it, and then they turn around from inside. The inner expression becomes outer expression, and they become one, and they express to the outer world. And I feel I want to make this inner progress of creation more visible. This is like the basic, the essence of my intention, and how I can do this, how I can manifest or implement this is like a platform, online platform. I'm a web developer, so I can create an online platform where people can co-create together the process, like online tools to create together, and make it so that it's transparent and visible for other people to see inside the community, so they can connect with what they're doing, and then the people can, have a look inside. Then it becomes this progress then becomes visible. And why is this for me, for importance to me, is because it's now, and how it is now is all closed. Like for the communities who create, they are now, it's in a form of a company, a structure of a company. It's closed. The inner process is not visible to outside, and the end product is separated from the inner process. So the people, the clients, they receive only the end product, and then the people who created it, or the boss on top of the company who is in control, they can say, you have to pay this for this product. And the people are like, they have no idea how to, okay, I have to pay this, okay, I have to pay this, so they have to pay this. But there's no way of connecting really to the product, because they don't know where it comes from, and they don't see what it really is, all the processes and the energies that were manifesting in this. That's why it's also hard for people when someone who is genuine and positive and he wants to create something to help, and he's doing all this, and there's also progress working together with people, and there's like, there needs to be energy put in from different people. They need to work together, then you have the end result, and then they go to the people, I do what I do, and I help you, and this is what I do, and I want to do it, and because I'm very positive and I don't want all this money thing, I give it for free, and you can donate it, whatever. And then the people are like, but they only receive the end product, and they can't make a connection with the whole process behind. They're like, okay, but this is, I give you some money, okay, but they don't really see the value, what's behind, and everything that was needed for this group of persons to create this. And they don't realize like how much they depend on all the people who actually do this. And this is why I want to make this more visible, because when it's visible, the people can connect and can understand more, and they can see value, and they can understand like, okay, so all of this process is needed, and I want this product, I want this, it makes me happy, it makes me feel good, I get joy from it, and from this joy I have more energy to do my own thing. So it's actually of actual value for me, so I want to help all these people so they can continue to do this, So I think it will be more natural for people to give a donation out of free will, out of their own choice, to pay for what they receive from people who create things. this is like the more bigger and like what I'm the furthest point I can see, and what I'm going what I'm going to, where I'm going at. This is where I'm going. But so I'm a web developer, and what I have made now is just a general platform. But I don't know if it's needed to say this in the video. It's not about the big vision.
Yeah,
it's just where I'm at now, and what I created now, because still also my own process and myself, I'm not very visible, so I have the same problems like all people to attract some donation to me, or to attract money without having to obligate people, like I do this so you pay me, I do this so you pay me. So I have the same difficulties. So now what I create also to what I can offer in this moment, what I already can create on my own, like this big vision is much beyond my capabilities of creating, and this is something that I would love to see happen, and I would love to share my vision and continue to talk about it and discuss with other people, like reflect with other people what is their perspective and their opinion about it. But it's much bigger than what I can do in this moment. So I have created a platform just for me to be able to offer to people and projects which I make a website for, so they can just manage the content through this platform. So it's a platform which is standalone and independent of the project website, which is different from different platforms that already exist, like Joomla and Drupal and WordPress, which is like connected made in the website, and the website is made from a template from this. For me, I made a standalone independent platform, and the website also is completely independent and separate and can be created from scratch. The only thing that is needed is there's a shared database. So the data is shared between the platform and the website, the project website. And on this platform, you can manage and add new data, like a blog. You can add new posts, events. You can add new events through the platform. And then it goes in the database, and from the database, the project website will display all the events and the posts and the blogs and whatever the expression of the group of the project, however they will wish to express to the outside world. This is what I have now. So for every project website I make, I can offer the possibility to keep it up to date. I can connect them all my projects, I can connect them to this same platform. And this is it. This is what I need to support myself as a web developer, to offer and still keep in mind this vision and this thing I want to put forth. I want to speak about it because the possibility exists there. When you have one platform that manages the data of different projects, you can add social features in this platform, and you can allow people who create, so for example, the inner expression, the inner process within the community, it can happen on the platform also. When people are working together, they are creating the data, it's still raw and it's making form, and then they can say when it's done, it's like, okay, publish, and then it will be displayed on the outer expression to the outer world on the project website. And also at the same time, you can add social features like, for example, the people who benefit from the project, who are following the project or who are supporting the project. They can look at the project website and they can read the blog, and they can also be on the platform. They can be on the platform and they can, for example, subscribe through the platform to the project website. In this way, they can subscribe on one platform to different projects, maybe different projects who each have their own individual website to express their own creations. And one person, they can be interested in two projects. They want to follow someone who is creating videos and someone else who is creating music. They want to follow them both, but you can do it both on the same platform. And at the same time, when the process happens as well on the platform, the people can at the same time take a look like the inner process of the creation, what's happening inside, and they can make a connection. And then as well on this platform you can add donation and make sure people can support one another and all of this. This is why I have created this own separate platform with a shared database for my clients. But I believe what I have created, it's very simple, and it's not at all how this bigger vision would manifest, because I believe now it's just a shared database which is centralized data. I very much believe in all these blockchain technology and the changes and the new technologies that are coming out. I really, if this would happen, if this bigger vision would be manifested or implemented, be created, it would use blockchain technology, cryptocurrency, all these things which are over my head, which are outside of my skill, my capability to create. I'm just I can create some websites, I can create some interfaces, but I'm not really like a deep server programmer or any complex programming. But this is my vision, and I've created this platform now, and also this video, and also maybe I will write some things and start to share about it, to talk about it, and to make it also the vision visible for people, and also my own inner process visible to the people, so they can connect and still also just focus on what I need in this moment to do to be able to support myself and to go on and make progress in life. The name of the project is Intercreate Life. It's the Intercreate platform I made now. I have the domain intercreate.life, and I think this is where I will share about it. In this moment it's a very early stage, so I don't know where it will be when this video will be online. I don't know, so yeah. The film Omala film project, why I decide, because I met Romain while hitchhiking, and we connected in the car, we spoke about things, and we had similar vision. Also, I talk about the platform in that time. Romain does permaculture. He's connected with some people in the south of France who do permaculture, and he was interested to organize events and to make people come together so we can share information and share knowledge about permaculture as well and other things. And I was actually, in that time I met him, I had exactly the same vision. And I was in contact with other people from Belgium who also wanted to create a similar platform. So we were like the same vision, two people, we don't know each other, just hitchhiking, on the street, just like this. And we meet each other, so there was a connection. And then Romain say oh, you can meet my friend, she lives here near Bordeaux, and you can meet her, you will like her, and it's the same vision as well. And then I met you, and then we speak about the project as well. So there was instantly already like for me a connection, and also the things you share about the Maya and the film, the movie, the information, the knowledge, and which was very much encouraging for me to see, to hear that people, they are like trying to make people more aware to real like galactic information, to share it, and to share knowledge also from the ancestors and from ancient times. And that is still that people today are using as well from the Mayan calendar and the 13th moon, that is being used and is very helpful, can be very helpful. Like I myself now, since I use it also, and it provides me with very much, it does provide me with insight, and I love the poems, to check them every day. And so I get a good feeling with the project, and I really believe in it. It helps me personally, and I believe as well that it will help other people. It has the potential to help other people, to make them aware of information that is not very much known, and to also encourage them to go within and to find their passion and to start their project. So that's the reason why I decide, like, okay, yeah, I have to do this. I meet these people. There's no, I'm here, and we are here in the same moment in space and time. So there's no coincidence there. And I want to make websites, and you need the website. So there's no coincidence there. So of course I want to do it. And yeah, this is why. It's natural for me. It's a natural thing. I'm just following my joy. So. It's inspired. I wrote it, but I think it's something. I think it's very much from Buddhism teaching, and it's very close to Buddhism, I think. And because I've also read a lot of books about Buddhism and study a little bit Buddhism, and I meditate, and it has helped me very much to also understand myself, and to find my natural flow of being. I want this is very natural way of being for me, and this is why I write it. And it's also relevant to Intercreate, to the platform, so that's why I write it. And it goes like this. Every living being is driven by the desire to be happy and free from all causes of suffering. So every living being is driven by the desire to be happy, peaceful, and free from all causes of suffering, including myself. So I can connect with any living being on such a deep level. So and when I look at myself, and when I look where I'm coming from and how I am going where I am now, I can clearly see that my personal happiness and my personal peace of mind is incredibly dependent on the action and speech and thoughts of other people. And so, in what other way then can I try to attain personal happiness and peace of mind than to help other people to attain their happiness and peace of mind? And it's also I tried with the text, I try to also encourage so let's intercreate life, and let's work together and help each other and create positive things and positive change.